making me blush. I also want to recognize in the back, Arnold Flores, the campaign they're running for. I also want to thank the owner of this very fine establishment and the chef who made outstanding food. Wasn't it good? Please tell your friends about the Ice House. This shows exactly what we can do in this community. We can create quality products, create jobs, and give everybody a nice environment for their friends and for their family. I want to talk only very briefly and very seriously about why I'm running for county commissioner. If you know me, you know that I'm not a rich person. I grew up poor. And I say I grew up poor because looking back on it, you think, yeah, I was poor. I didn't think I ever was because the Martinez's on the street didn't even have shoes. But I worked hard through school. I paid my bills. I became a teacher. I worked hard in the classroom. I saw what it was like for other students to suffer, not have supplies, not have clothes, sometimes to be embarrassed about where they came from. And I didn't think that was right. I also felt that there was a need for a sense of justice, and I knew that I could do more. So after 3 years of teaching, I decided to go to law school. In law school, I worked hard. I paid for my own way through law school. It wasn't inexpensive. It was about the price of a house, and I'm still paying it. Coming out of law school, I wanted to work for a prosecutor's office, and I worked here in Cameron County. I came home. I could have worked other places. When I was in law school, I worked for the chief federal district judge. I was set. But my family called me back. And they said, "Mijo, por favor." And it's hard to say no to your parents. And they raised you. And honestly, I have not had one regret. Brownsville is my home. Brownsville will be my home. I'm not going anywhere. Whether I lose or win, I'm not going, so you're stuck with me. But given that Brownsville is my home,
me too.
Well, I have a lot of pride. I have a lot of pride. And I don't like it when I'm in Houston or Austin or I'm visiting my friends and they ask, well, where are you from? Where do you practice? Well, I practice in Brownsville. Oh, Brownsville. We've heard some stories about Brownsville. We've heard some stories about Cameron County. And they're not always good stories. We've heard about what comes out in the newspaper, the corruption, the criminal trials of elected officials. We don't need that. We can't stand for that. As a people, as a city, as a county, we need to say no more. We don't even want it to be close. There should be no reason why an elected official should ever have to take the Fifth Amendment while they're on the stand. That's one reason why I'm running. Reason number two, we need jobs.
Yeah.
Hidalgo County is kicking our butt. They've got a plan. They're working together. The cities, the county, they're getting resources. They're getting jobs. What we need to do as a county is have a vision to create jobs, to bring in big business, but also to sponsor small businesses like this one that can create jobs that will stay here. We can't have any more of these telemarketing companies that come in, they get the tax breaks, and then they take off. No, we need people that are going to be committed to this community. That's what we need. And we need to be working not just for what's Precinct 2 or Precinct 1. We need to talk to Harlingen. We need to talk to Santa Rosa. We need to find out what we can do as a county to bring more jobs here. We've got a port. We've got a beautiful island. And we have a lot of land all the way to the Hidalgo County border. We can fill all that with businesses and with jobs. And those jobs are going to be good, not just for you, but for your kids and your kids' kids. Let's build a top-rate university in this area, good medical care, and jobs in between for everybody else so that people from Austin and Houston say, God, I have heard of Brownsville. It's beautiful. That's what we want. And number three, because I know what it's like to work hard, to go to college. And I know it's hard for families, here especially. I promise I'm going to donate 10% of my salary to get scholarships. And whatever I can do to help raise more scholarships, I will. Let's move forward together in a positive fashion. Let's elect good people. It doesn't matter who you vote for, as long as they're a good person, good in their heart, and they're doing it for the right reasons. We do that, we can't lose. Thank you, my friends, for coming. Enjoy the food. Have a good time.